think being a perfectionist is definitely part of it. It wouldn't feel natural to me to call anything finished unless there's nothing left to do to it. But I think it's also that I'm not a natural songwriter. A lot of the time it feels like my approach is basically starting out by throwing paint at a canvas and seeing what sticks, and then shaping what's left into something workable rather than knowing what I'm trying to paint in the first place. I guess by the time I was about 18 or 19, I had been playing the drums pretty seriously for about 7 or 8 years. I was playing in a lot of bands, doing a lot of rehearsals, a lot of gigs, a lot of sound checks. And was kind of feeling like what I was putting into it was far outweighing what I was getting out of it by that point, which I think is a moment that a lot of young musicians reach, and decided to take a break for a while. And I guess it was around that time that friends of mine were also going out and listening to dance music, going to clubs, and I guess I'm not one of those people who can experience something and not wonder how that experience is created, not wonder how the sounds are being made. My mum always likes to tell me that when she was pregnant with me, she was working on a film score, and she would sit at the piano every day. And I mean, this was long before making music on computers. So every day she would be sat at the piano with me in her belly, right next to the keyboard. Apparently, I would enjoy that quite a lot, and I would kick along. So I guess that was probably my first exposure to music. The album wasn't written as a club record, and it's not like optimized for dance floors, but there's still very much physicality to it, and that's a feeling that I think kind of runs through a lot of the music that I write. I would still like there to be this kind of visceral response in the listener, and that's also one of the reasons why I feel like this whole technique versus emotion debate is kind of missing the mark a bit. I don't think spending hours crafting something detracts from the emotion that goes into that piece of music. I don't think that in order for something to be emotive or compelling or passionate, it has to have been recorded in an hour and a half, complete with mistakes and all.